calculate, the mountain is this far away, I can understand this height, right? What kind of mathematics is this? Measuring. We use the word meter in a lot of places. You can have a meter at the gas station where it counts how much gas you put into your car. We can talk about a meter, 100 centimeters. We use it as a way to measure a lot of things. So when we put it in a word like this, we're measuring. Biometry would be what? Biometry. Biometry. When you came to school today, they had a simple biometry. You all had to have your temperature checked. It's a measurement of you, right? Your body temperature is something we can measure about you. So that's biometry. Okay? And hundreds more. There are so many combinations here that we can make, and they all can be memorized, 都可以记得, and then forgotten. 这样子记得一定会忘记. Or you can start to understand how do they go together. We have geology, geography, geometry. 还有吗? You can maybe look some up for next time. We have onomies, where we name things, we count things. Right? We have all of these other ways to describe our sciences and things that we can learn. And it goes from there to diseases, medical terms, chemistry, law, all of these different things where our English from German and French just was not enough. Okay, now, longer words, people think, oh, they're harder. 比较长的字比较难，不是，比较长的字比较简单。Because each of them is made up of pieces that have to follow the rules to fit together. If you just use short words, that's where you have more problems. Like, for example, Latin 文的动词，大部分都是这样子。Latin verbs, you have a prefix and a root. You remember talking about this one? Anybody? Latin verbs are almost all basically this pattern. Sometimes the prefix is a little bit longer, like introduce, okay? But mostly the root is one syllable. Now, if we talk about the German verbs, there are always two pieces. There's two words. Things like go up, go down. Ascend, descend. This is to and this is away. Up and down, basically. Right? But in German we say go up. Well, in English from the German we have go up and go down. That's a whole lot harder because you have two pieces in the sentence that have to work together, but they also work with all of the other words. These are easy. Also, these can be fitted with almost anything else. Produce, reduce, introduce, educe, deduce, seduce. There's a lot. And they all have this core idea. Anybody remember what does this one mean? A duke leads people. This is lead. So, if you produce something, you lead it forward. Pro is forward. Proinji doesn't mean it. Project. Project. Inject, eject, project, reject. I love this example because it's so much fun. If, for example, we want to talk about this word here. I have some very pretty flowers. I give my flowers to a very pretty girl, but that pretty girl notices I have a wedding ring. I forgot to wear it. Then that pretty girl will take my flowers and throw them back at me. Right? Well, they should anyways. Throw. So we have throw back. If you reject something, you throw it back. Project. You throw it forward. Right? Did you get your injections yet? Inject. Right? We throw something into your body. You push it inside. Right? So, all of these things, if you learn one word, you have one word. But if you learn two words, produce, reject, now you have four. Because you have produce, reduce, and project and reject. Right? This is the key to building your vocabulary in a usable way. Because you can understand why these words do what they do. Also, they're a lot easier to use. Okay? 了解吗？什么问题？ Okay? Now, there's a lot more we can do just with this, but I really want you guys to ask your own questions. So far, it's only two people who are talking to me, so what about the rest of you? Okay, I ask you, what do we call it if we take a picture of light? We take a picture with light. We use light to draw a picture. Exactly. See how that makes sense? Photo, light. Graph, draw. A photograph is a drawing where you use light. Right? What else? Well, history, I forget the dates, so I need to remember them, but yeah. Well, when it comes to vocabulary, though, it's not just remembering. It makes sense, but you have to try to understand it.